Good evening, and thank you for joining us at the Lincoln County Board of Education. We are meeting in regular session. Today is Tuesday, September 16th. The time is 6 p.m. at the county office. This is a meeting of the Lincoln County Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the county school system's business. There's a time for public participation during the meeting as indicated in the agenda item public comments. This meeting is being live streamed, and a video copy of the meeting will be on the board's website within 5 working days. This time I'm going to ask if Ms. Burns will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Burns.
You're very welcome.
In attendance tonight, we have board member Mrs. Burns, board member Mr. Cartwright. On the phone, we have Ms. Carly McComas and Mr. Robert Mosteller and myself. That takes us to agenda item 3, which is public comment. Did we have anybody to sign in? I don't believe so. Okay, good deal. And that takes us on to agenda item 4, which is instruction leadership, and I'll turn it over to Mr. Barnett, but it looks like we have special education monitoring update.
Yes, we went through our 5-year cycle monitoring update there last week, and I asked Ms. Watts to come in and give a little bit of update on what had happened, and if Jenny Bird would like to chime in, she may do so, but I've asked her to step forward, and if you would, please just give them a little bit of update of the process and what our exit meeting told
Okay.
them.
So like you said, we have cyclical monitoring, and it's every 5 years, so this was our 5th year, and so we are being monitored and audited.
Was it last week or this week?
It was the 4th and 5th of
Okay,
September.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
that down.
So Mr. Miller wasn't able to be here tonight, so he gave me the designated hitter position, so I get to give all the information. So there were 3 schools that were visited over 2 days. And the 3 schools were West Hamlin Elementary School, Hamlin Pre-K-8, and then Lincoln County High School. And he said just to go over the findings.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of just read through the findings that they gave us, okay, in the exit meeting. Okay, so West Hamlin Elementary School. There were 3 classrooms labeled as special education and should not be labeled. There were some blind spots and cameras and no signage to indicate that cameras were in operation. The audio and video in use signage should be there. The positive behavior interventions and supports should be displayed throughout the school. Not all staff were able to articulate the PBIS, and it should be more comprehensive. One classroom displayed poor classroom management. And there was no use of specifically designed instruction. The team suggested that the school should improve, pull out for general education students for math and English to work on grade level content. During a teacher interview, one of the teachers suggested that there needs to be an improvement in the communication throughout the building. There was a resource room that had more than 12 students in it at the time of observation, and there was no waiver on file for that room because we can only have 12 in a room at a time. And then if in a resource room with 12 students, if you have a one-to-one aide and that aide does not count for the support of other students' needs, there must be additional aide or aides for the room. The 9-week assurance form should be used every 9 weeks or at the end of each grading period. An aide working with a student misspelled a word and did not self-correct. And then one classroom had 3 students sleeping. No one checked on them to see if they needed a nurse or a reason for why they were sleeping. On to Hamlin. Hamlin Pre-K-8's walk through. There were some blind spots for cameras and no signage to indicate that cameras were in operation. Again, audio and video in use signage. The positive behavior interventions and support should be displayed throughout the school. It should be more comprehensive, and it should allow students a chance to gain back points. The 9-week assurance form should be used at the end of each grading period or every 9 weeks. One teacher's schedule showed that students left at 2:45 to get to the buses, and the instruction day does not end until 3 p.m. Schedules must align or be adjusted for use of intervention and co-teachers. Adjust the corrective reading class. It should be a mix of students, not just all special ed or all general ed students. And the leadership team did not have a special educator on it, and they need to add a special education teacher to the leadership team. And then finally, LCHS's walkthrough. This was like the thing they saw it everywhere. The cameras, again, did not have the signage, and they should have the signage for audio and video in use. And also, audio should be used in the special education restrooms and signage on the doors that the cameras are in use. The positive behavior intervention supports should be displayed throughout the school. They must be consistent school-wide, and a special educator must be on the PBIS team. The 9-week assurance forms should be used at the end of every grading period or every 9 weeks. ESY, or extended school year, process should be reviewed, but because not all the teachers knew the process. Review behavior plans with staff and disseminate the information better. Create a better process for collecting data and create a better process for behavior plans. And I know that was a lot of negative, and it makes you feel a little deflated, but they did leave us with some positives as well. So I want to make sure I leave you with some positives, because I'm told when they give us the report, they're only going to give us the findings. So you'll never know the positives unless I tell you. So I'm going to tell you. So for West Hamlin, they had positive signage in the schools. The interaction between students and adults was real good. Student work is displayed in the school, and they like to see that in the hallways. Staff was always in the hallways. They were teaching with fidelity, and the leadership team was diverse. Classrooms were organized. They felt welcoming, and they were clean. The PK part of the visit was good. The classroom setup they liked. Specifically designed instruction was being observed, and the learning targets were good. Good lesson plans with grade level standards, and then they mentioned a couple things specifically, so shout out to the staff for having daily PLC meetings, which is great. And then Mr. G. Adkins was observed and was great, and was doing work with his students, and the aides were working with students. So that was all great stuff at West Hamlin.
Do you all have the principals to go over that with their staff in a staff meeting?
Once we get the formal report, yes. Right now, this is just anecdotal that
But they do go over it and
Yes.
tell them everything they found good and bad?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, sir. Yes. So for Hamlin, they had a positive school culture and climate, friendly staff and students. Interactions between the students and between adults and students was good. Student work displayed throughout the school. Classrooms were welcoming, and there was a good classroom atmosphere. Staff was correcting behavior correctly. Special shout out, Mrs. Thews had all her students engaged in learning when she was observed. Mrs. Salee had all students engaged in learning, and there was a great activity on collecting data. And Mrs. Clements' use of the I can statement, and the students actually knew what she meant. So that's good stuff. And then finally, LCHS. Respectful students, friendly staff and students. Interactions between students and adults and students was good. The students were placed using data. The school was clean. Classrooms were welcoming. Diverse roles on the leadership team. Good use of documentation forms on special education students, so yay. And special shout out to Mrs. Stickler, whose students were all engaged, and she has a very positive classroom environment. And then there were some good observations in history classrooms for the new teachers. I don't have a name, or I would shout out. And our students. The student interviews were very positive. We had 7 students who highlighted our CTE classes that they attend, and students were very respectful to their teachers. So that's the end. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And after the meeting was over, Mr. Miller and Mr. Davis, myself, we sat down and Ms. Shortridge, and we started developing a plan. Some of these things are very we corrected the same day, signage, things of that nature. I've got the tech team down there looking to see where the blind spots are. If we have to order a 360 camera, we'll do so. But just looking to see where the blind spots are and how to fix that, or maybe even reposition the camera so that what they don't want is any blind corners. They don't want it in those rooms. The audio in the restrooms, that's being addressed as we speak. So by the time we actually get the report, we'll have everything corrected.
Okay.
Just copy that one and send it up to them,
You
because
said
you'll have it all
the
done.
signage was fixed the same day? Like we already had the signs, or we didn't have the signs?
We didn't have the signs, but
Oh, okay,
once
okay,
we,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
correct.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have those cyclical things, audits, there's always gonna be findings.
Yeah.
But is there a timeline to have these fixed or
We won't get
corrected?
the report for 90 days. Then there, I think we have after that, we want to have them fixed by the end of the school year, or prior to. If we can get, whatever we can get fixed prior to actually getting the report, we will. They will come back and monitor and check. But we'll be in good shape.
Yeah. And in those findings, like you say, the blind spots and the signage and those kinds of things that they bring up, those ones are
Yeah, they're
easily
easy.
fixed.
Right.
That's the ones the ones where we should be doing something that we're not doing.
Correct.
Is what we
With
need.
Well, like some of
students.
it too, like with not having someone from the special ed department on the leadership team. A lot of times, principals make a mistake of just asking for volunteers to serve on those meetings, and really don't, not excusing them, but don't think about, okay, what's this person teach, what's this person teach, what's this person teach? So they just fill their leadership team without thinking, okay, I need a representative from this department. And so sometimes that happens. But those are fixes that we can take care of, right away.
Yeah, just working with the principals and letting them know about that, you can fix that.
Yep. Thank you very much, Ms. Watts.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
And then that takes us to agenda item 5, which is special recognition. And again, I'll turn it over to our
right.
Superintendent Barnett.
Well, we have our school psychologist, Nikki Lacey, who completed her national certification or national board for a school psychologist. Like we have all of our national board members listed out here in the hallway. Hers is for a school psychologist. And at this time, I would like to ask her to just come up and tell a little bit about the process.
Thank you. So I had to take a school psychology specific exam, the praxis for school psychologists, and I had to hit a certain score on that test to be qualified. But other than that, I also had to submit a portfolio full of papers, and I had to write up things and show reports showing that I was competent in all the areas that a school psychologist would cover, and I had to submit that to the National Association of School
Did
Psychology.
you have to have like statements from your teachers in the schools you visited to submit to?
I don't really think so. Thankfully at Marshall, the way it is it's kind of built into our program, so they make it where it's really easy for us to get nationally certified, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So it's hard to kind of pick it apart and see what did I have to do to graduate and what did I have to do for this, but maybe. I know I had to take that exam and submit the portfolio.
Well, I just want to say congratulations, and I'm glad that we have more nationally certified people on board, our certified teachers, our certified, school psychologists. It's a good feather in your cap. It's a good feather in the cap for Lincoln County for us to be able to do that. So I would like to present you with the Superintendent's Coin of Excellence
Wow.
for your participation and getting that credential. We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, Ms. Lacey.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Lacy. Congratulations. Well, that concludes the fun part of the meeting, so if you all like to be dismissed, you
The fun part.
Thank you. Yes, thank you all, appreciate you.
Be careful going home.
And that'll take us to agenda item 6, which is approval of the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mrs. Burns,
I'll second.
seconded by Mr. Cartwright. Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And Mr. Wilson? Yes, that's passage 5. That takes us to agenda item 7, consent. You've got items A through J. Give you a second to look over those.
How many kids are going to that overnight educators, the Fall Leadership Conference? We have very many going? from the
I think
high
there
school?
are, I want to say 5
Oh, that's
going.
good.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, will their sponsor take them? or
Yes.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve item 7.
Motion by Mr.
I'll
Cartwright,
second it.
second by Ms. McComas. Mrs. Burns?
Yes?
Yay. Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And Mr. Wilson, yay, and that passes 5-0. That takes us to agenda item 8, policies.
A lot of them this time.
Yeah. And these are recommended to board review.
Yeah, we're trying to get all these updated.
Now, when we say board review, does that mean that you all are gonna fix us a packet so that we can read them all?
They're in here.
They're already in this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Cause I'd like to read them if we need to approve them.
I will add the policy 8400. I'm glad to see that in there. That gives us a lot of latitude.
Yes.
I'm eager to see where that goes. With that, I'll move to,
I'll make a motion, we approve the policies to be revised.
A motion by Mr. Mosteller,
I'll second.
seconded by Mr. Cartwright. Mrs. Burns?
Yes?
Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And Mr. Wilson, yes, that passes 5-0. That takes us to agenda item 9, allowed and authorized payment of bills.
I make a motion that we pay our bills.
All right, motion by Mrs. Burns,
I second it.
second by Ms. McComas. Mrs. Burns?
Yes?
Yes. Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yay.
And Mr. Wilson, yes. It
Okay.
passes 5-0. Agenda item 10, financial request for approval.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Cartwright,
I'll second.
second by Mrs. Burns. Mrs. Burns?
Yes?
Yes. Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And Mr. Wilson, yes. Passes
Where did Clifford Godby work at? Did
He was maintenance.
maintenance here or
Yes.
just for the department?
No, here.
Okay.
Agenda item 11, personnel, and that's the blue sheet in the back. Looks like we've got items A through M.
Give us a minute to go over those,
Just
Jeremy.
give just a little time.
Yeah, just a little time to read and see who's what.
Same one.
Yeah,
Good. It'll be a good one.
yeah. He actually went through that program.
When is Mr. Gaines' last day?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Are we gonna replace him or?
It's on the
not?
agenda
On the
tonight.
agenda.
Okay,
Item C, number 2.
okay, I didn't.
Mr. Wilson, I move to approve personnel.
Okay,
I'll second it.
motion by Mr. Cartwright, seconded by Mr. Mosteller. Mrs. Burns?
Yes?
Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And Mr. Wilson, yes, passes 5-0. Takes us to agenda item 12, superintendent updates.
Just wanted to give you an update. I had to submit an application to the school building authority to extend our grant for the Duval project by 18 months, just for the financial part of it, because the grant would have actually expired in December. And I submitted that, and it was approved at yesterday's board meeting, or Monday's board meeting, so we are approved for the additional 18 months for the funding. So we're in good, solid shape there. So that was really all I had for as far as updates tonight, because I had Ms. Watts come in and go over the special education audit findings, and we'll have some more. I'll have updates at the next meeting of at future WVASA meetings, and to give you a schedule of those.
Takes us to agenda item 13, board member comments.
I don't have a lot. I was just, I asked when Mr. Gaines's last day was. I'm glad to see, I hate to see him go, but I'm glad we got him replaced quickly. That's a big position.
Who took his place? Or
Dale
who-
Glancy.
Dale Glancy.
Okay.
But, I hated to see him go. If I was here last time, I might have voted no, not to accept his resignation, just to try to strong arm him, but,
Mr. Gaines did a good job, great job for us, and Mr. Glancy's pretty solid. He was actually here and spent the day with Mr. Gaines on his own time this week.
good.
And, I think he's gonna be a good solid employee. He's got brings a lot of experience, brings 18 years of administrative experience, a lot of experience in curriculum. So I think we're gonna be in good hands.
Will he be handling K through 12?
Yes.
Okay.
No one else has any comments. That'll take us to agenda item 14, which is the superintendent's goals.
I'll make a motion to enter executive session.
There's been a motion by Mr. Cartwright to enter executive session,
I'll second.
I'll second it.
seconded by Mr. Mosteller. Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Cartwright?
Yes.
Yes. Mrs. McComas?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
Yes. And Mr. Wilson, yes. Passes 5-0, and the time is 6:22. Mr. Cartwright makes a motion that we return to regular session,
I second
I'll
that.
seconded by Mrs. Burns. In executive session, there was no votes taken, no decisions made, no votes taken. Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Cartwright?
Yeah.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And myself, yes. That passes 5-0. The time is 6:55. So that takes us to agenda item 14, which is the superintendent's goals. And I make a motion that we vote to accept the goals as discussed in executive session.
I'll second.
I'll second it.
Motion by Mr. Wilson, seconded by Ms. McComas. Ms. Burns?
Yes.
Mr.
I vote
Cartwright?
yes.
Yeah.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yes.
And Mr. Wilson, yes, and that passes 5-0.
Okay.
That takes us to agenda item 15, which is adjourn until Monday, September 29th, 6 PM at the central office in Hamlin.
Make that motion.
Mr. Cartwright,
I'll second it.
seconded by Mrs. Burns. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yes.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yes.
and myself, yes. Time is 6:56.